which research program, if any, that you're aware of, promote the development of the integrity of traditional medicine in its totality?
It's difficult to point out any single study that has completely addressed, all the requirements of traditional medicine. I'd like to share my own experience
in its totality.
At least a few steps in this direction. This was a study funded by the National Institutes of Health. It's difficult where instead of testing just one single formulation or medicine in Ayurveda, we designed a randomized double-blind placebo-controlled trial where the whole Ayurvedic treatment could be tested. I mean, the whole principle was that the traditional physicians should be allowed to treat the patients as they would do in clinical practice. But then on that, we create a layer of, rigorous scientific assessment, bringing in double blinding. So the physicians basically were diagnosing from the traditional medicine, Ayurvedic perspective, and then individualizing the treatment and also modifying it based on the response. So this is one of its kind approach. It didn't address all the complexities of traditional medicine, but at least it allowed for individualization, adapting the treatment according to response. And Dr. Edsel Ernst, who was a very vehement critic of traditional medicine, he recommended this model as a blueprint. I mean, perhaps the first time he's giving any positive comments. So it did bring some kind of interest in alternate this kind of method. But I have to admit that this is a preliminary step, and more such attempts need to be done before we would be able to address the full complexity of traditional medicine. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And that brings our session to its end, and we look forward to seeing the upcoming publications on the TCIM research methods and derivative knowledge translation products, as well as those that will be coming from Dr. Wieland's project on decision making. We thank you again for your attention and for being here today, and again echoing what Dr. Kuchenmüller mentioned earlier. Please feel free to reach out if you are interested in developing collaborations in this area. Thanks again. This belongs to someone. Program.
replace. Now, why we are not replacing by this? Because many a times the time